On today's episode on WarpDriveM, we are going to figure out what the heck is wrong with the 7 series. After the last episode, I didn't done any research because I had no time, but I want to try to start from the beginning. As you can see in there in the background, I removed all the spark plugs. We are going to measure every cylinder if it has compression, and we are going to start from there. We are going to remove the exhaust. We are going to see if the smoke comes from the exhaust itself or from the cat and stuff like that. Anyway, let's begin. In order to remove the spark plugs, oh my god, what was that accent? You will need a 16 socket, and I've used this setup. This is an adapter in here because I didn't want to use bigger adapters. I used a small one with a flex joint in here, and I could manage to remove all of them without taking anything apart. I've started taking the spark plugs out with a wrench, and after that electrical socket, and you can basically take all the spark plugs out without removing anything. And surprise, surprise, we have the first surprise. Check this out. BMW. All the spark plugs are NGK BMW. I'm not really sure if these ones are original because I have no idea on that era if they had this type of spark plugs. But either way, these are BMW original spark plugs, and all of the spark plugs looks the same. There is no notice that the engine was running lean or rich. This is a normal look on the spark plugs. All the spark plugs are dry, as you can see in here. Not a single one, just this one. Maybe it had a small leak, or this is rust from 1 year of sitting, or I'm not really sure. But to be honest, all the spark plugs look okay. But what's strange enough, we have this one, as you can see, this one is a little bit black than the other ones. And if I smell this one smells exactly like the exhaust. This one and this one. These two cylinders smells exactly like the exhaust. So, not really sure. This might be our problem or something in the cylinders. I have to check the oil now. Maybe they put an additive or something like that in the oil. Not really sure what's happening in here. But we are going to measure the compression now, and we'll go from there. In order to measure the compression, we have to take out the fuel pump fuse, and if you go in the trunk of your car, you will have the diagram. This one, everything is in German, of course, and we have the fuel pump fuse 73, and we can start in here 72, 73, 20 amps. And in here is the first one because we don't have anything in here. Just take this one out, and now we can crank the car. I put a small charger that I have in here, and now we are going to install the tester and test each cylinder. And these are the results. I've used this compression test in here, and this is a general one. You can buy this from eBay, Amazon, stuff like that. And we have in here the cylinder 1 to 4, 5 to 8, and we have the pressure in bar in here 10.1, number 4 9.6, 10.5, 10.6, 9.5, 10, 9.5, and 11.3. And this one in here I written in PSI. If you want to see that, you can pause this video and you can see all the values in here. I hope you can read all of this, but nothing out of the ordinary. We have compression on all cylinders. The highest compression is in here, the cylinder 8 in the back, and the lower one it's like 9.6.5, but we have more than one with 9.5. So it's not the best balanced engine, but we have compression and we don't have any kind of error. And while I was doing this test, I took all the plugs out and we have no oil coming from the spark plugs holes on neither bank. So we have no oil dropping. This oil in here is from the from the cap, oil cap, but nothing, no gas coming out because I took the fuse out. But everything seems to be just fine. Now I'm going under the car to take the exhaust from the cats out, and maybe we will see something in the cats. So from under the car now we can see directly the cats. Oh my god, just a second to put the light on. Everything seems to be clean, no oil, no water, nothing. So now we are going to start the car to see what's going to happen. Silvio, you can start the car. And now I move the car in the front yard. Now that we know what's the problem with the car, to be honest, I think this one is total, mechanical total, because even if I want to do this job, I cannot do this at home because of the engine, because it's a V8, it's a big engine. I cannot take the engine out in my garage, and for that I need a lift. And in order to rent a lift, I have to do the job as fast as I can, because I cannot rent the lift for a long period of time. And I'm not really sure if I can leave the car in there, in this garage where you can rent the lift. And the problem is that I don't really know exactly where is the crack. Maybe the head gasket itself cracked or warped, or maybe the cylinder head, I mean, it might be the cylinder head that is warped or cracked. And I think that's the problem, because on the cat is coming directly antifreeze. It's not burnt, are not vapors or stuff like that. What is coming on the exhaust, the vapors, is because the exhaust itself is going to heat, and from that is going to make the vapors. But on the cat itself, we can see directly the water. So it might be a crack in the cylinder on the engine block, or a cylinder head. So I'm not really sure what to do for now, and the car will remain in here for a while till I'm going to figure out what should I do with this one. Yeah, that's a bummer, because the car drives perfect. It doesn't overheat. That's kind of strange. And I drove like 50 kilometers and the water didn't drop under the level, so it's dropping just a little bit, but it's enough to make that smoke. Anyway, drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what would you do in this case. And if you want to see more progress on this one or updates, join me for the next episode. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.